y'all. This is Krewella DeVille of React Radio.
This is Kaizen Krewella of React Radio. How y'all doing tonight?
And we're coming to you on a special episode to talk about a recent occurrence that just happened in Muskegon County. We're aware of what's going on in other states around us, but we want to talk about something that hits home. My voice is a little bit scratchy and out, but this is something that I feel I have to speak on because it's passionate to me. I love my city, and I'm not letting my city go down like that.
I love my people as well. We love our people, and it's just crazy that people be outraged about things that's going on nationally, but they forget to worry about what's going on in their own backyard, in their own community. Here it is. It was a stat that was shared, a picture that was shared on Facebook of a noose hung from Glenside Elementary School. And it's crazy because we all know what that means, what a noose symbolizes.
It's a hate crime.
It's a hate.
That's a hate, a message of hate. That's all it's ever been
right.
A symbol of. And that was a perfectly tied noose. That wasn't just a string that was tied in a knot. That was a perfectly knotted noose.
Yeah.
So somebody knew something. What, you going to Boy Scouts for that? I'm on one. I'm hot.
Yeah, I see. But it's crazy because, like you said, that's a sign of hate. And
I'm sorry, that's not a knock to the Boy Scouts. But I'm saying, where else are you going to learn how to tie a knot like that?
Probably seen it on YouTube. But at the same time, like, that type of behavior cannot be tolerated. It's
not at all.
I'm tired of being the person that bite my tongue. I'm tired of being a person and always reacting off of emotion and anger, but not trying to figure out what the solution is or what to do to solve these type of problems. Like, this is something that has to be addressed. You know what I mean? It's the last few weeks, you know what I mean? It's been too much hate going on around, hate crimes and everything. Not knocking what's going on over there in Charlottesville, Virginia, but that ain't got nothing to do with me right now at the time if this is happening right around the corner from where I reside at or in my own backyard. It's kids. That's the school, preschool. Kids only like 3, 4, and 5 go there.
And the cardinal rule is take care of home first.
Take care of home first.
You can't do anything elsewhere until you take care of home first, period.
And
what are we going to do? Because people in Muskegon and Muskegon Heights, we are so complacent when it comes to that. We are so quick to pull up a gun, a knife, or something and kill our brothers. But when stuff like this happens, we just go mute.
Yeah, go mute. No, it ain't mute. We have a voice. Like I said, we react off emotion and anger, and we say so much. But at the same time, what are we doing to make sure that this doesn't happen tomorrow, next week? What are we doing to stop it? You know what I mean? We're not doing that. The only thing we're doing is reacting off of anger and off of emotion. We need to stop reacting off that emotion and make a plan, unite, and just get things done. Stop fighting each other. You know what I mean? We are not each other's enemy.
No,
we
have
have been programmed to think that, but at the end of the day, we are not each other's enemy. We need to start uniting and coming as one and stand by that. We are a force to be reckoned with numbers. That's why they keep us divided.
We're always finding some reason not to unite.
That crab in the bucket barrel, that mentality has to stop, man.
Same thing with the cap thing, the Kaepernick thing that I've been going on with my Facebook page. I've been putting stuff out there. I even put an article where it was a man that outlined different excuses, lame excuses as to why people are going to watch the NFL and not follow Kaepernick and his movement. But he did that for us,
right?
And not just for him. He did that for us
sacrificed
and those little black boys that were getting killed, and yet we can't get behind him at all.
He sacrificed his career, money, everything, because at the end of the day, it's not all about the money. It's not about the fame and all that. He really feels a certain way as far as police brutality and everything for his people, and he's going to stand by that. And we need to stand behind that. I'm not watching the football. I'm boycotting it. I love football. You know how passionate I am about football, basketball, and sports. It's been time we done got into it where I be like, well, I want to go to, you know what I'm saying, bro crib. I want to go to the bar, watch the game, this and that type thing. But no, I'm not supporting it. I appreciate what Marshawn Lynch did. You know, it's a few players in the NFL right now that's taking that stand. And, like, it's crazy because it's 70% of the NFL are black people. Not the owners, but the players are 70%.
Or people of color.
People of color, right. And you telling me, because the owners can't make no money if y'all don't play?
Exactly.
Go across seas. Go to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Play over there or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to play. And then at the end, y'all got, you know what I'm saying? They got other endorsements and everything. You know what I'm saying? Invest y'all money and all that. But not trying to get back off topic, because the topic of the discussion is about this noose that was found at Glenside Elementary School in our own backyard. I need to know what the current mayor is going to do of downtown. What's his name? Garland, I believe. That's his community. He live over there. He live around the corner from there. He live off Palmer. His public address and all that stuff.
Is it Gowan? I don't know. I
gotta
forgot
look
the
it
name
up.
of it. But
I know he stay over there off of Palmer, and that's not too far from a Glenside school in that area. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's his community. You know what I'm saying? It is election coming up in November. It's city election downtown, and you know what I'm saying, for mayors and all that stuff. We need to get out here and vote. We need to get behind a candidate that's not going to allow this type of activity to happen in our community. You know what I mean?
And when the voters speak, you need to listen.
Yes.
Because we put you in that office, in that seat. You work for me. Therefore, if I have an issue, I need to be able to come to you in all confidence.
Yes, because when city commissioners and city officials like that, y'all, the job they have is the service of the community. That's your job entitlement, to serve the community. You get feedback for the community, what needs to be done, and problems and situations and all that stuff. So I feel like the next candidate, whoever that may be, need to make sure this is being an issue addressed and make sure that it doesn't happen. Then at the same time, why is we allowing this to happen in our own backyard? But here it is, this hate crime that's happened a few weeks ago with the Young Brothers movie, rest in peace, out here in Nuevo. The mother of the suspect got on WZZM News 8 and said she was getting death threats and all that stuff. Well, she felt scared, but I guarantee ain't nobody go out there and hang on noose from her yard. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
No, she probably has people or police people camped out around her house. And that's what I'm saying. It's not right. That is not right. No, because we deserve the same amount of respect. Our city really does. Oh, well, you guys are shooting each other, so I don't want to hear all those excuses.
No, I don't.
That doesn't mean that you shouldn't take your job lightly. It doesn't. I'm sick of hearing all this sucker talk about these excuses. Oh, well, I'm going to do this because that was a joke. No, it wasn't a joke. No, it really that wasn't a joke. They are letting you know in 2017, you are still a nigger. Nigger, a nigger. Nigger. And I hate that word, but that's exactly what they are telling you are. And if we don't unite,
we have to,
and make this be listed as a hate crime. And I know they have some sort of cameras around there. Somebody needs to be prosecuted on this as a hate crime. Let them be to the fullest extent of whatever a hate crime can get, because they need to be held as and not only accountable, but they need to be shown as an example of this is not going to happen in our community. Period.
Exactly.
They want to do that with these little black boys. So whomever did that, they need to also be prosecuted. That's a hate crime.
It is a hate crime, and that's just sad to have that happen. And then I went to the guy's page that actually shared it, and I'm sitting there reading the comments, and some of the people in there like, well, how do you guys know it was somebody of white? How can they tie this to Trump and the kids? Another thing, the kids out there in Montague, the football team, they got the sign Trump, Make America Great Again. They thought that was a joke.
No, that's not a joke.
That's showing right there.
True colors.
True colors and everything. And it's crazy because I went to Whitehall. I lived at Twin Lake. I went to Whitehall. I had to battle with them kids from Montague and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's been racist out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
But now, we are right now in a time right now where the temperature is rising, where white people are not afraid of us. I just had an incident earlier today at the damn gas station at Shell's where I pulled up to get some gas. So I got my phone out. I'm trying to calculate how much I want to put in gas by, the miles and everything. I think gas is like $2.42. I'm thinking like, well, if I give out 8 gallons, how much that's going to be, whatever the case may be. I'm on my phone. I see the guy pull behind me. So I get out the car. I go in the store, pay for the gas. I come back. I proceed to pump the gas. The guy looking at me crazy. He tell me, hurry the fuck up. I'm like, bro, who you talking to? He's like, I'm talking to you, fucker. Hurry the fuck up. So I'm like, man, watch your fucking mouth. So we got the argument, whatever. Next thing you know, this man done got out the car. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker done got out the car. I'm like, I'm about to knock this old Mexican out. It was a Mexican dude, Hispanic, whatever. So me and him exchanging words. I'm like, man, bro, just go on, man. You tripping, and I'm pumping my gas right now. I'm like, we at a gas station, you know what I'm saying? You pulled behind me, you seen before I even got out the car and everything. Why is you upset? Go to the other pump. That pump over there is broken. Somebody was right there. Still, it's a gas station down the street. You know what I'm saying? And so he continued, try to talk crazy. I wanted to hit him. Honest to God, I really did. What stopped me? I know it's cameras out there, so I tried to get the guy to come around the corner. Krewella like,
Petty.
Krewella like, babe, come on, let's go and get back in the car.
Petty.
I'm like, no, bring your ass around the corner. I'm going to drop you. You know what I'm saying? You want to run up on me over a situation at a gas pump, talking about time, this and that, and then you be patient. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I was sit there and did it intentionally, took my time. Once I seen you pull behind me, I'm like, oh shit, somebody behind me. Let me hurry up. So I went, like I said, proceeded to go in the store, pay for the gas. I come out, you see me, you ain't pump my gas, and you still want to talk crazy? I'm a grown man just like you.
Mind you, there were other pumps that were available.
Yeah, exactly.
And he didn't even want to address that. That whole situation, honestly, to me, it just proves that
they think they can,
as well as with this thing with the Noose, it's the tinderbox of racism. That's what the county of Muskegon is now with what just happened. I'm not going to give light to the case and what's going on out of respect for this young man and his family, because they don't want it to be put out there. Right. So I am going to respect them. But I will tell you this, just like the mother of the guy who committed this alleged crime wants to be left alone and she didn't have anything to do with it, the city of Muskegon and Muskegon Heights, we didn't have nothing to do with that either. Right. So why is there nooses hanging from our elementary schools? Our elementary school? You gonna violate our kids before they go back to school? Are you serious? Yes, I take that as a personal vendetta against my children, my babies. Yes. And I'm not having that. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Glenside has an officer. His name is Emilio Trejo. Trejo. He is the neighborhood officer of Beechwood, Bluffton, Lakeside, and Glenside neighborhoods. This particular individual, he states on his website that if you see him patrolling, do not hesitate to wave him down during the day or night. And he looks forward to meeting people and working with us to help with neighborhood related issues. So that's what I'm calling him to do. Officer Trejo, I'm calling on you. I've already emailed you. Your number is here. I'm going to give it out. 231-724-7634. You are going to hear from me. Shoot that email emilio.trejo@shorelincity.com. We going to flood that inbox. We going to make sure that we're heard. If I got to go